Maharaji, previously I have committed a lot of great sins.
But you're still so young, how can you commit great sins?
We are taught all this. I am going in the 8th grade and we will be taught all of this.
There was a female doctor who said you should do this. It is a good thing. It will keep you relaxed. When I was in college, I was told, hey, you don't do this. You're worthless. You're not a man. That is what I was told in college.
This hollows you out. Masturbation hollows you out from the inside. It removes the strength even from your bones, backache, headaches, not being able to concentrate, reduced memory. And this is what gives rise to animalistic behavior.
Maharaji, I met a kid yesterday and he was so depressed. I was trying to explain to him, but he could not understand. He said, Baba, I don't have the capacity now to understand.
Maharaji, if you were not there then all us would be in trouble.
Don't do bad things now. You are good kids. Do not do anything bad.
Maharaji, previously I have committed a lot of great sins.
But you're of such a young age, how can you do great sins?
Truthfully, in the lockdown during COVID I did a lot of bad things. Since I got your association, I have not done those things. But when I sit down with the kids then I end up saying those things. Then I repent later, and then I chant Radha, Radha. And I think, why could I not remember at that time?
Yes, you were a good kid. But at such a young age, this is what surprises me, that at such young age, kids are getting spoiled.
My friend told me about it.
Such friends are enemies.
We are taught all this. I am going in the 8th grade and we will be taught all of this.
Is it so? In our times, we were not taught these things. Is this a subject in school?
Yes, I've heard in the news that they're trying to give information on these topics in school now.
Yes, if kids are given education to protect themselves, then it is a very good thing. They are young kids, but if the kids are encouraged to do such activities, then this will lead them down the wrong path. This will be very negative. These kids are our future generations. They will do services for the country. From amongst these kids, we will have MLAs, soldiers, and police. From amongst them, we will get thieves, sinful people, as well as great souls. This kid, he is very intelligent. His mental capacity is very strong. So he accepted that he has done something wrong. I did bad karmas. But what bad karmas? He's only talking about the mistakes he made and he's accepting them. How did the kid learn about these bad things? From a friend. Kids he met at school. Young kids are learning bad things from mobile phones and are disseminating that knowledge at school. And there are some doctors who say that this is good for your health, masturbation, etc. And that encourages these kids. When we put a video out against masturbation, warning about masturbation, then tens of other videos came out supporting masturbation. If kids watch these videos, it will destroy them. They will be encouraged for bad things. Kids don't think about the results, they just experience a little pleasure. If you have an insect bite, if you scratch it, it feels good, but afterwards it causes burning and a wound. Similarly with masturbation, kids do not know that this will destroy their life. They just see it as a means for pleasure, a plaything. They end up doing it several times a day. And when the effects start to show up, feeling dizzy, the body aches, memory diminishes, they don't feel like studying, they feel lazy all the time, it is because that activity is hollowing them out. We had many such kids where it was very difficult to improve them, that kids who came in touch with us, because for this activity, you do not need anything else. You do not need anything else, anyone else to do this, to agree with you. It's in your own hands. That is why kids are being harmed.
We saw one of your discourses where a kid came to you. I saw that satsang and told my parents about it, and they also said we should not do such things. But that thing keeps coming in our mind and does not finish, like you say. When we say Radha, Radha, bad things come out of our mind. This was the first question in one of your Q&A sessions. You had told somebody that if you want to make a friend, make God your friend. But my question is, if I say Radha, Radha, then will my past sins be eliminated?
Yes, for sure, they will be washed away. Do not worry. I am telling you, trust me. Like if you have a blackboard and you write on it with chalk, but you get a duster, you can wipe out everything, doesn't it? and then you can write new things on it. Similarly, the Radha name will wipe out all the bad things internally. It will clear your mind, and then you can fill it with good sanskaras. For sure, the name deletes everything. All the inauspicious sanskaras are wiped out. In scriptural knowledge, it will destroy your vices and develop positive thoughts in you. Like when you write something on a blackboard, then you wipe it out. What is that called? Yes, a duster. So then it becomes blank. Similarly, the holy name wipes out all dirty things from your heart. That is how people become saints and great souls.
Maharaji, a lot of kids do these bad things. If we complain to the teachers, if these kids are good in studies, then the teachers prove us wrong.
No, kid, don't believe these things. They're good in studies now, but because of this bad habit, it will destroy them. The bad habit will spoil everything. Down the road, they will develop very lowly nature and will get addicted to intoxicants and drugs.
Maharaji. A movie came out which encouraged these things. They were taken to court and the courts agreed with them. The movie was called Oh My God.
Oh my God.
The doctors supported the movie and the judges also agreed, so that confuses us as to what is right and what is wrong.
Okay, tell me one thing. Let's say people are telling the truth, but I will tell you our own experience. We have met tens of kids who came here who were so depressed because of masturbation that they wanted to commit suicide. One police officer came and you remember her kid? He was crying out and saying, I'm not capable of doing anything now. Just by listening to your satsang, I'm trying to save my life. My mind always says commit suicide.
Maharaji, after your videos, we got at least 2,000 comments by people saying that they have destroyed their life because of such activities.
Okay, let me give you a current example. There is a kid who is 12 years old and he's learned this bad habit from other kids and he ends up doing it many times a day. He is in such a bad state that waking up, sleeping, everything has become indisciplined. When we saw him and scolded him, he admitted, yes, I'm doing these activities. Tell me, how can this kid be successful? So how can the judges say this is a good thing?
On a good news channel, there was a female doctor who said you should do this. It is a good thing. It will keep you relaxed. You should do it once a week.
This is how Kali Yuga spread.
Maharaji, I was saved. My cousins listened to your discourses every day. They explained everything to me and saved me from these activities.
Thank you, kid, and do not ever do it.
And I did not do it. Other kids were trying to convince me, but I did not listen to them.
Never do these things. When you get married, it's a different thing. But if you do these things now, then you will not be left capable to get married.
Maharaji, forget about comments. A few people have come here, but thousands of people come to us. 50 or 60 people come here, but we meet with 500 people daily. The youth are in such a bad state because of these bad habits of masturbation. They are destroying their life, and they say they would have given up their lives if they did not receive the satsang of Maharaji. They had reached such a helpless state that they wanted to commit suicide.
When I was in college, I was told, hey, you don't do this. You're worthless, you're not a man. This is what I was told in college.
No, what should I say?
Maharaji, they should have a spiritual subject in schools.
Yes, the ministers for education had come here, both for the primary and secondary education, and we had requested them.
Maharaji, if they make it part of the education, it will help.
What to say now? Tell me one thing. Those kids who are doing these activities, do you think they will stop here? Tell me. The one who has broken up with 4 boyfriends and now is with a 5th boyfriend, when she gets married to a husband who himself had 5 girlfriends, can they both remain faithful to each other for life? Will they not get divorced very quickly? Will they not have extramarital affairs and end up fighting with each other? Will they be able to have a happy married life? Can these illicit activities and illicit children be stopped? Will the children born be able to say with full faith, who is my father? This is the degradation of character these days. Nowadays, things are such that those who should be protected are being exploited. Why? Because of these activities. The control of dharma is being dissipated. When small kids watch these bad videos, kids who are 15, 18, 20, when they watch these videos, if they see young girls, 12 or 13, they just kidnap them. They're young kids because that is what they have been watching and commit the same kind of atrocities, and their life ends up in jail.
Maharaji, 2 weeks ago, a 4-year-old girl was assaulted.
That is what I'm saying. I don't know what kind of Kali effect it is that elders and learned people who should be giving proper advice are supporting this. Doctors are like parents. They're like God because they treat patients. Now you tell me, destroying your life energy, which is produced after eating 40 kgs of food, you produce the sperms for producing one child. If you're destroying that life energy, how will that affect you? We don't have a storage of sperms in our body. There's a nerve called Manavag which is able to activate the blood. When we're consumed by lust, it collects sperm from the entire body, and when sperm leaves the body, the nerves and arteries of the body are jolted. And that is how the life energy leaves your body, and this drains your body. That is why masturbation hollows you out from the inside, even removes the strength from your bones, leads to backache, headache, not having the capacity to think, memory getting diminished. And this is what leads to animalistic behavior. What is going on these days? Will the kids be able to follow dharma? Will they become good citizens and have pure thoughts? Will they believe in God? No, they will not. Because their intelligence has been corrupted at a young age. Then how will they progress?
Maharaji, I met a kid yesterday who was very depressed. I was trying to explain to him, but he could not understand. He said, Baba, I do not have that mental capacity left anymore.
The West is trying to learn from Eastern principles. In the US, they have established spiritual Maharishi centers in various locations. It's called the Maharishi Effect, and they found that wherever they established these centers around those areas, crime was reduced. They are improving by adopting our teachings.
This is a very difficult time for boys and girls. Just understand, if the young generation is not properly supported, then they will reach a point where you will see the full effect of the Western culture here. You will see the entire fallen foreign culture here as well. And this is not our dharma. It is normal for them to have a relationship with one today, then another. And the same culture is coming here. This is not the culture of our country. Our country always has been a principle and ideal for others. For other countries, it has been a moral light. It always has had a prestige. This was not part of our culture. The culture of being devoted to one husband or one wife, you will not find this anywhere else. Kids being protected by their parents and serving the country or God are rare to find in other places. Kids were born and they were submitted to the country or God. Nowadays, you will find several thousand newborn kids in the garbage. In the garbage. See how low our Indian culture has stooped. Our country is so peaceful and so merciful. It knows how to step back 10 steps rather than cut your throat. Our country is very pure and religious and merciful. But today, the new generation of our country is in deep trouble. If teachers support this, how will that help? As it is, your mind and senses are happy doing these activities, and if you get support from doctors, from movies, from teachers, then what will happen? The kids will get degraded. One child was doing masturbation 8 times a day. And then he was not left capable of anything. Because he was masturbating 8 times a day, he could not see properly from his eyes. All kinds of problems develop in the body. Therefore, I think that education for this has to be given on a big scale in schools. Otherwise, it is very difficult.
Maharaji, there was a time where in our country people would eat ghee and butter. But the English and other foreigners who came to subjugate us, they got us hooked onto bad things. And instead of now getting out of those habits, we are following the Western culture even more. And they are following us. Sanskrit is being taught in their schools. They are being taught spirituality. They are moving towards us and we are copying them.
Maharaji, only saints like yourself and spirituality can save us.
Maharaji, if you were not there, we would not have been saved.
My prayers to Shriji are that you all listen to me.
We don't even realize what is correct.
I'm really enjoying talking to you. Hey, and listen, I have a request to you. Teach your friends good knowledge. Don't keep bad company.
When kids start saying bad things about you, I cannot tolerate it. They can abuse me, but I will not listen to bad things about you.
Maharaji, this topic was not previously discussed openly. Nobody was speaking about it. In 2016 or 17, when you first spoke about the celibacy, then it spread after that.
Yes, these things are kept hidden and they're not discussed. But I think we should not keep this quiet. We should talk openly about it. Parents should talk openly with their kids and explain to them that this is wrong. Tell them this is not good for your life. Okay, you all, support yourself. Maintain a good character, then your studies will improve on their own. Okay, and keep this. Give these kids garlands and prashad. Do not do bad things anymore. You are both good kids. Don't do bad things. If you two improve, then you can help 10 others improve. Okay?
10 को ठीक कर दो, ठीक है?